Baby, Brother Ernie showed up to the August 25th visit with Sister Sonia Soldier with a new attitude, baby, like Patti LaBelle. Baby, he had some straightening that he had to do. And baby, he said, let me talk. You be the quiet. I got some things to say. Now, baby, let's get into this mess. Because, honey, I said, what is going on here? Where's this coming from? Who's this, baby? He arrived. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do a little bit of cussing around here. So your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen, we may have some bad opinions and whatever it is that you're going through. If you feel triggered, baby, just remember we're not talking about you. We're talking about the people on the screen. Hola, sugars. This is a pre-recorded video. Depending on how we upload it, will determine if this is going to include a live chat or just comments at the bottom of the screen. Honey, so like I was saying, baby, I said to myself, where did Nesto get all of this courage all of a sudden? He arrived. He said, I am a man. Although I don't have much bass in my voice, you will hear me roar. Honey, be quiet. I got some things to say. All right. Because he had, listen, it's a come to Jesus moment. All right. Saved and sanctified. Y'all are out there using those dirty, dirty words. He is saved, sanctified, and he is going to get his life together, regardless of what she's believing in and regardless of what she might hear. Okay. Now, some of y'all have your own conclusion and your own opinion about what had happened on that 825 visit. I feel like he was trying to let her down slow and easy. Live your life. Take your tussy cat and do what it is. Listen, do whatever you want with your tussy cat, Sonya. Do whatever it is you want with your heart and soul, baby. Go out there, be a free bird. Live. Baby, don't worry about me up in here, okay? And I said to myself, let me go back and see what Tasheema, listen, what did Tasheema, what did she have to say? Because he acted mighty funny all of a sudden. Yes, he is. What did Tasheema say at the end of those text messages? So I went back and I decided to summarize those, okay? Because baby, Tasheema steps into the text messages very much like this.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking.
Baby, Tasheema comes into the text messages like she's been knowing Nesto since 1949, okay? She does overstep boundaries, but when we're dealing with somebody named Ernie, Ernesto, Victor, Williams, all the shit he's done, I say go for it. Have at it. Now, I do feel like, baby, have a little, some will say, you could, be a little demure and mindful when you're talking to a stranger. But I say, honey, let him have it. It gives us something to talk about, okay? So Nesto start. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all know what I got going on. I truly apologize, y'all. You know, so sorry. Bear with me, baby dolls.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, baby, I am back. So we start off with the text messages. This is the August 18th dates. You can probably start at 8/17 as well. Keep in mind, this is a summary. I am summarizing what she tried to say. We all know how Tasheema types, baby. Loud and clear about how she types, all right? If you're not loud and clear, listen, if you don't know, the graphic that we have right here, Tasheema will pop up on this slideshow and give you an example of how those text messages flow when she's writing Brother Nesto, okay, Brother Ernie, or shall we say Pastor Williams. So Nesto is pretty much, and I'm going to also link my previous video that I did with Tasheema, just in case you forgot what she had said before, from this same attachment. From who? Baby, you know what we got to do, right? Shout out to phone calls from prison, baby, because without phone calls from prison, we would not have these text messages to talk about, nor would we be invading Ernest Ernesto Williams' privacy. Baby, this is gossip if you didn't know. And it's not your typical type of gossip. Thank you, Shay. Baby, I apologize if I am repeating myself. I am doing a pre-recorded video. I forgot where I left off at. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the summarized text messages. Now, pretty much Nesto is letting Tasheema know that she should leave the past where it is, because she does tend to rant and ramble about her father, her mother, and other things in her personal life that I don't want to repeat, because we're here for what? The Nesto juice, okay? The Nesto tea. What she's saying to Nesto. I don't necessarily want to expose all her personal business. You can go to the file and read it for yourself if you can, baby, because let me tell you something. It's given very much a scribble and a scrabble, all right? And, you know, Tasheema's doing her big one. You know, she's definitely letting her hair down more, adding some colorful language, meaning profanity. We done went from we're here to read scriptures and pray to cussing and carrying on, okay? Now, she let Nesto know that, you know, in order to move on, you're going to talk about your past, and she doesn't see anything wrong with that. But anywho, she keeps reminding him of Job. You know, her and Shirley, baby, they're going to talk about some Job. Job's, listen, I know he's like, my God. But she's going to let him know that, she let him know that reading the Bible for her was a challenge until she was gifted a Bible journal that was easier for her to read. She said she landed on Job. Coincidentally, she landed on Job, and it caught her attention so fast that she found herself reading the same lines over and over in awe of being, you know, to being sad to happy. She said she was reading Job, and it made her question herself about being ungrateful after reading about Job losing everything, but still putting all his trust in God. She's also reminding Nesto that Job went through everything and put his faith and trust in God, and he didn't have anybody to call. She said she believed God helps those who help themselves, not alone. She said her sister, which was her, from her, what did she say? My sister. Oh, her sister's mother-in-law was from the streets. And her advice was always to go alone and not to trust your own shadow. Speaking of shadows and trust, there is a scam alert on your screen. Please be very careful. of this man right here. Watch your pocketbooks and all of your holes. I said it. All right. She said, stay. Oh my God, excuse me. She heard her say that as a child. And now that she's grown, things aren't said just to say them. One listens and applies the knowledge to their own life. So, baby, although Tasheema can't write to save her life, can't spell, she's coming through with the word. And ironically, Nesto happens to understand every word she's saying because he is also the same kind when it comes to how they lay down the words on that tablet or piece of paper, okay? So she said, Mr. Williams, I could be wrong, but I don't believe you lost everything. I just feel like you didn't give yourself enough time. Peace, be still. Let everything absorb in. Pray on your knees quietly so you can listen and hear your next move. She lets him know that his pride gets in the way of his loved ones, telling him to be patient. She tells Nesto that his body is confined, but not his mind. Honey, Tasheema is speaking life into Brother Ernie, all right? And Brother Ernie, according to the visit that he had with Sonia, as he held his balls in his hand, he came to that video visit and laid down the law. Okay? Yes, he did. With no bass in his voice. He came, sat down, annoyed that she was using a Clorox wipe to wipe down that phone, annoyed that that ponytail was not blended in with whatever was in the middle of the natural hair. He sat down and watched her fumble and carry on as he sat there rehearsing his lines in his head to let her know, hit the road, Jack. That's my opinion. Your opinion may be different, okay? Nesto, his problem is he lets women get in between of whatever he got going on. We have Shirley here and some gal in the middle sending him messages now. He has no idea how to turn anything down, okay? But he will hint and give you light blue clues to let you know to go ahead and hit the road, Jack, because he got another victim, allegedly another friend that he would rather play with. All right? He did the same thing with Shirley. Tried to act like he wanted her to move on and do what she needed to do because he was there. But it was because he was entertaining what? Some girl in the middle of his marriage. And now he's doing the same thing with who? This zebra does not change his stripes, allegedly. All right. Tasheema tells Nesto more personal stories about her Tussie cat thumping and bumping, lusting and busting. We will not discuss her personal business here. You can feel free to go down to the file if you would like to get into that. She brings up the pictures of Nesto and his wife again being a beautiful couple. She's assuming that this is a test in their marriage. Now, Tasheema, baby, not sure where you've been. Shirley has moved on. And when I say she has moved on, she filed for divorce. All right, baby? So just wanted to let you know in case you weren't caught up. That Shirley said, get somebody else to do it.
Let me show you something clear. It's the bedroom. Come on, let me show you the shower. Let me show you everything. Gotta get it to you. Come on. All right, here we go. shower, room, hot tub. Let me show you upstairs where the players go at. This thing selling for $2 million. $2 million. I can get it for $700,000 today. All I need is 10 good players. Come on. Imagine how many deals we can cut in here together. 10 good players. Just 10? Come on, players. Come on. That's for all the cigar smokers, the football, basketball players. Come on now, stop playing. Get with a real player. Get on my team. I like luxury. If you like luxury, let's play together.
Get with a real player. We just need 10 people to invest. All right. Tasheema also says she recalls the time before social media when people would get in trouble for being in the folks' business like this, referring to Nesto's business being spread like the legs on his motor coach. Okay. And she said she can recall people used to get sued. Well, Tasheema, they are getting sued in 2024 as well. But there's rules to this shit when it comes to going down to the courthouse to sue somebody for telling your business, okay? Now, Tasheema, also with you saying that, yet and still here we are, here you are reaching out to him, knowing that everything gets exposed on the YouTube. So there's that. Tasheema continues to speak on the marriage, saying that something about a marriage and respect. She said that the world didn't say I do, only the both of you. Only Shirley and Nesto said I do. But Tasheema, if you look at the documents and the charges, the problem is Brother Ernie, Pastor Williams, all of a sudden, as of August 25th, also said I do to a few people at the same damn time. Allegedly. Not the same date, not the same timestamp, but obviously, if there is a charge saying so on there and allegedly, marriage might not be something he wants to listen to right now because he's an innocent man, an innocent saved man. Okay? Now, this is when Tasheema got on her quick. You know, Tasheema said, let me school you real quick, player. You know what I'm saying? Tasheema gave him a little bit of, you know.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking.
Now, after she told him that the world didn't say I do, only the both of you said it, she let him know that some things are worth fighting over. And she told Brother Victor, Brother Ernie, Brother Williams, you're too old of a dog to be fucked by a pup. That is what she said. I did not say that, nor did I switch or change her words around. She said, too old of a dog to be fucked by a pup. Laugh out loud. That's what she said to him, okay? She is getting into nasty Nesto. She's getting into his ass, okay? And I don't mean that. You know, I know how y'all go. That's not what I mean. Don't do that now, okay? And she said that also came from her auntie from the streets, okay? Oh my God. So listen, baby, Tasheema is sending those back-to-back messages, long paragraphs at that. Had me sitting on the couch for an hour or 15. Okay, it felt like 15 hours with the, you know, with the summary, with the quick, this is what had happened was, okay? So she says to Nesto, morning. Hope you're up, ready for your fight, feeling better today than yesterday. Giving God all praise. Thank you. Thank you, Father God, in Jesus' name. Amen. This is what he used to get from Shirley. He does not get this from Sonia. So hearing this right here, he's like, oh, I feel, this is a comfort for me. This is a safe space with me. This stranger makes me feel safe. She's sent from God. All the women in his life, he likes to tell them that they have been sent from God. Okay? That's what he likes to say, right? Tasheema says, some days I don't ask for anything from God. I just say thank you. Manifest and claim all positivity. A guy she knows wakes up to the word. Before he gets out of the bed and on his feet, he's praying. It's an extra boost as you get ready for your day. She tells Nesto to repent and ask for forgiveness and mercy. Don't be proud. Don't be conceited. If any wrongdoings, hold yourself accountable and relieve and release. Okay? She's just letting Nesto know. Forgive yourself, brother. Pray on it. Everything that I'm telling you, she said, was everything that he basically was attempting to repeat on that 8/25 visit, 2024, was Sister Sonia. On the screen right here. Instead of putting them in the jailhouse, I have them here at the Holy Land, which is their RV park. And they do have a pet turtle. Not sure if he's allowed to be near that turtle or not. Hey, get on back. Don't go near him. I don't know if you're allowed over there. So anywho, do y'all wait a minute, get that, come on back. Let me keep that up here for a while, okay? So she said Nesto doesn't owe anyone an explanation, but if it's on his heart to apologize and he doesn't want it linked to the world, meaning y'all nosy ass is on YouTube telling all of his business, exposing all of his business, doing a reaction on his business. I'm not, listen, baby, she's not talking about me. I don't gossip. The dolls do. Yeah. Not me. She means everybody else. And for those of you in the back, it's a joke. I'm just kidding. Ha, 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 ha. Yes, I'm part of the BS that she's referring to. She's letting him know that he doesn't owe anyone an explanation, but if it's on his heart to apologize and he doesn't want it leaked to the world, write letters and mail them out. Well, I don't know if he has any more legal pads, papers, envelopes, or stamps, but maybe he did take her advice and wrote the people some letters apologizing. People meaning the family members and friends that hit the road because they could not take any of these shenanigans anymore, okay? Also, I want you to peep game where she says that if any wrongdoings, meaning she doesn't necessarily think he's an innocent man, is what I can only assume. But she's not here to judge him. Hell, she just needs some free therapy. She just wants somewhere to vent to a stranger down at the jailhouse. But sounds like to me she doesn't necessarily think he's guilty, but she's not here to judge him because she's been through her own shit as well. And she don't want nobody judging her. All right? That's what she said. This is my assumption. Remember, this is a summary. But you can go to page. What page was this? I told you it was August 18th, 2025. You can start off with like page 6. Maybe go to page 6 and you'll fall into where I'm at. Okay? Then she said, if there are people who lied on you, pray for them to ask God to let them be of truth, not led by the others of evil. I don't know who lied on him. But like they say, you are innocent until proven guilty. I have no heaven nor hell to put Brother Ernie in, okay? Now, if you didn't know, Sister Tasheema, let me get her on up here. Tasheema.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking.
Tasheema does not like Fanny Willis. Okay? She does not. I don't know what Fanny did to her. I don't know if she know Fanny auntie. I don't know if she used to deal with Fanny's kinfolk, such as a nephew or a brother or whomever. But she does not like Fanny Willis, okay? She doesn't even live in Georgia. She does not live in the Fulton County. I don't know. I don't get it. She does not like Fanny. If you go to the file, the attachment that Shay dropped for us about a month ago, you go to page 6, you will see exactly what I mean. He cannot stand Fanny Willis. And I'm not going to get into all of that because we don't do that over here. But she is not a fan at all. And feel free to go to page 6 of those 818 dated messages to find out why. She lets Nesto know that women who fall for married men or men in relationships, they do their research. Let me get the woman in between Nesto and his marriage. I said women, that's not Sonia. That's whomever is texting and carrying on with him, with this married man. Let me hurry up and get her before she goes away. Stay right there, girl. So she lets Nesto know that women who falls for married men or a man that's in a relationship will research and investigate to try to find out as much as they can about who they believe they are in competition with. Now, we all know Sonia, Sister Sonia Soldier. Ponytail is stalking Shirley in her pages. We all know that. Okay. And she had so much to say about Sister Shirley. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Because she felt like she was Shirley's competition. Shirley allowed her to take out her trash. So now you got just what you wanted. Okay. And as you can see here on the screen, this is Shirley giving who? Sonia her what? Her trash to take out. Have at it, ma'am. Keep it. I no longer want it now. Okay? So, catch that shade. There's that. So, anywho, she lets Nesto know that women will research and investigate to try to find out as much as they can about who they believe is their competition. She also speaks on her personal experience, but I'm not here to tell her business, right? So what I'm going to do now is refer to Brother Ernie's response to all of this and what Tasheema had said. Nesto is starting his messages off to Tasheema. She writes long paragraphs, so he's basically pulling from those paragraphs and answering and replying to certain things that she said and questions that she asked Nesto. And he said, also, you were right when you said that a public defender can devote themselves and fight just as aggressively as a paid attorney. I've seen it happen with someone else within this past week. I also want you to know that you are appreciated. Your words of encouragement and positive spirit. Thank you. Tasheema continues with women being obsessed as the side chick wanting to become the main dish. We all know somebody. I think I know who she's talking about. Yeah. So we all know somebody like that. Okay. Here on the screen and in our real lives, I'm sure as well. Now, what she's going to do is piggyback off of the topic when it comes to the Fanny Willis drama and her male friend. But we all know she's using Fanny's situation about the marriage and all of that to poke at Sonya, right? She likes to be indirect with her shade when it comes to schooling Nesto on the type of woman Sonya is. So she goes into her Fanny Willis rant and hate even more. And all Nesto could say to all of that was, damn, she's still going in on Fanny. And all of this can be found on pages 4, 5, and 6 of the most recent drop from about a month ago from Phone Calls from Prison. If you would like to go and see it for yourself, I am not going to repeat that over here. All right. So she even makes a comment about skin tones. I will get into that because that type of stuff does bother me. But she even makes a comment about skin tones in reference to Fanny and the man's wife. So, like I said, you have to really get into the things that she, was saying in the messages. If you're interested, maybe you're not interested in it. I don't know. But that's where you can find it at. She's encouraging Nesto to use his voice to vote Fanny out and asked him, what if this was your purpose to do so? Tasheema, baby, I don't know how do you know Fanny, baby? What did she do to you? And what makes you think that this man here, this man right here, this guy right here, this dude right here, the one looking for players to invest, this one right here, what makes you think that he, Ernie, what makes you think that he can vote or use his voice to vote? Who the hell do you think he is, Tasheema? You got to do better, baby doll. Now, come on. I didn't want to yell and scream at you. Not on a Monday. Maybe on a Friday, but baby, not on my Monday. We're supposed to reset, regroup. We done relaxed on Sunday, got ourselves together, got some rest. Some of us went down to the church house. Some of us listened to church online. And here you come with your foolishness. Huh? Maybe that's his purpose. His purpose is to keep his ass out of jail. 75 years old in jail is crazy. All the shit he has done. And he's still going back and forth to jail. And he's 89 years old. He doesn't have a purpose right now. His purpose is to stay out of jail if the good Lord says, you know what, we're going to give you, listen, Ernie, we're going to give you one more chance. And this is it. Okay? That's his damn purpose. His purpose is accountability. Running around here telling the people he's innocent like he ain't never done anything listed on this sheet of paper called the documents. That's his purpose. Yes, he is innocent until proven guilty, but the court of public opinion said his ass is guilty and he's trash. That's what they said. And that he's dusty. Dusty in the dick. Dusty in his thoughts. Just a dusty, filthy, low down, dirty, cheap dog is what they had said. Now, we are going to get into what Nesto is saying to her. Hold up. Wait a second. I just sat here and said, wait a minute. I didn't ask my dolls. My God, today. I did not ask my babies. How are you doing today? Did I? To hell with Nesto for right now. I got to talk to y'all real quick. How you doing? How's your day going? Baby, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get right up into it, baby. Yes, I was. Hello, sugars, and welcome into the Dollhouse. Forgive me Forgive me. How are you? How you doing? Huh? I hope you're well and amazing. And baby, it is September 23rd. And guess what? It's Libra season. Happy birthday to you. If your birthday is during the Libra season, baby, enjoy. Make sure you celebrate for the full Libra season, baby. And I hope you do something amazing. And baby, after the Libras, you know who comes to, you know who's stomping through, swimming on through, crawling up on ya is those Scorpios. Yes, we are, baby. It's Scorpio season next. That's selfish. Because see, here I am telling, listen, I'm sorry, my bad. I got a little excited. But happy birthday to you, sugars. Happy birthday to you, guys and dolls. Especially if today is your day, baby. Okay? It's all about the balance. All right? So, listen. Let's get back into this foolishness, okay? We are back at... Pardon me. I'm trying to get my graphics together. So in between Tasheema ranting and tearing Fanny Willis apart, she's letting Nesto know, like, hey, I apologize. I'm all over the place. And she's saying, I know you're tired of me. So Nesto's response to everything that she's been saying about Fanny, everything she's been saying about this, that, and the third is, I'm just reading and taking it all in. Your input column, he said your input is like a column of the magazine, laugh out loud. I don't have too much going on over here, but truthfully, it is your opinion, all that you say. And to your opinion, I'll say that I only give attention to ideas I feel have true value attached to them. I'll just put it that way. Because like Nesto told Sonia down at the jail visit, ain't nothing slow about him. He's not a dumb man. He know what time it is. Let me speak. You know, that's what he told her. He pretty much telling Tasheema the same thing. Hey, opinions are like what? Buttholes. Everybody got one. So, you know, do what you do, baby. You know, I ain't here to stop your shine. Go ahead and do you. And then he said to her, you know, one thing him and Sonia and Nesto gonna always bring up the bloggers. And he said, I guess you have your sentiments and opinion about me just as the other bloggers. Laugh out loud. Everybody has an opinion, though. Have you ever been a comedian? You're funny. And I could not help but laugh at your last message. You told the truth. Because you know that Brother Nesto, Brother Williams, Ernie, does not care for Fanny as well. But I believe sometimes I jumble my thoughts and memories all together. I believe he said that he forgave Fanny. Did he say that in that visit? He said it somewhere. I also listened to a bunch of Shirley and Nesto calls on Sunday while I was working. So I don't know where I pulled that from, but he said it somewhere. We'll figure that out whenever we go back to do the throwback calls from Shirley, or if somebody in the comments, y'all always like to help me, will say, yes, doll. He said that in the visit with Sonia. I don't know. Y'all know better than me sometimes. So then Nesto, well, no, actually Tasheema says, now this time we're going to attempt to read it like she had. Child, listen. If I start stuttering, I'm gonna stutter anyway. But understand, we're going to give a light summary here. Mr. Williams, remember, I don't know you. Anything I say is my own opinion. If I listen and the person doesn't sound like a demon but a human, cool. What I also know is nobody is perfect. like me. Instead of living and learning, it took many lives and learning before I got it or said okay and tapped out. And guess what? I was out here effing up and could be in prison right now. Since I'm not, and God in Jesus' name has forgiven me and given me so many chances, my heart tells me it's purpose. You better go ahead and run that game. Tasheema got game. Tasheema said, I'm from the streets too. Let me show you what this mouth do. I don't mean like that, y'all. Come on now, get your mind out the gutter. I'm just saying, she trying to run game on somebody who's also a gamer. The battle of the two street folks down to the jail text messages. My God. So then Tasheema said, after she rambles about, she's trying to explain herself basically, because like I said, she is, she stepped all the way into the water. She didn't just put her big toe, baby. She's standing in the water. The water is up to her knees. She has overstepped all boundaries when it comes to speaking with a stranger, if you will. But y'all will say he doesn't have any boundaries, nor does he deserve nor does he deserve any. She's basically saying that she's happy that maybe you're in a better headspace, stronger, and that's a good thing. And she said, regardless of what I say about you, you got bigger fish to fry. And she said, what's funny is I have been holding back, not saying what I want to say, or I'm using my story. And I'm using my stories. And if it resonates, cool. If not, it is what it is. She keeps bringing up his son. And she says to him, Mr. Williams, why do you think your son asked you to stop? She keeps bringing up Dion, honey. Yes, she does. All right. And Ernie says to her, you're all right with me. Laugh out loud. Keep being you in Jesus' name. Nesto's making sure he's including Jesus, God, anything that is considered godly or biblical, so that she does not feel like he's leading her on. And not because he's a high value man and he's an honest man, or not because he's a good man, Savannah. No. He's treading light. He's trying to get a feel for things to see what can I get from her or out of her. So Tasheema lets Nesto know, and baby, I'm sorry. Sometimes when I pause and I have to do other things and I come back, baby, if it don't make sense, like, no, that's not where you left off at. Like Tasheema told Nesto, if I said anything to offend you, blame it on my mind, not my heart. If I skipped over something or I didn't pick up where I left off, y'all, blame it on my mind and not my heart, dolls. Okay? If you're new here, don't blame me. Blame it on the dolls, because they're the ones in here gossiping. I know. Mm-hmm. I'm innocent in all of this. And she's saying that she admires his son, Dion. You can hear the love they have for you. Your son admires you. Remember, you told me this. I was tripping. I remember you showed me how to do ABC. So she's just giving him examples of what she heard his son say to him, reminding him that pretty much you didn't pick this thing right here over your own family. That's what she's saying, y'all. So said it just seems like he's not in contact with the ones he started out with. And, just the support he was getting from Shirley when it came to his relationship with God. So, she felt like, it was her duty to reach out for him to hear from a stranger. She's trying to listen. She's sick of this thing right here. She's sick of Sonia. Sick and tired of Sonia. Sick and tired of Sonia is what she is. She's over it. She's sick and tired of her. And so is he, if you judge all the attitude he had on that August 25th visit. She didn't even have to come up there and visit your dusty ass, but she did. Y'all see how I like to switch? I give passion for Nesto and passion for Sonia. And they both ain't shit. Ain't that something? Tasheema lets Nesto know that God is the only way. And she said sometimes we need support to remind us, because sometimes we can tend to go left. So we need that person to remind us, hey. Come on now, you know God is watching. It's pretty much what she's trying to say here. All right. So Nesto's response to Tasheema, he ain't begged yet. He ain't asked her for the money yet, honey. I wonder if that's on the next attachment. Because he probably going to tell her, hey, I can't respond. I don't have any money on my books. This is what I'm assuming. Nesto says to Tasheema, and we are on page 2, if you are following along. I know the many blessings of God has given to me. I thank him daily for keeping me covered and my family protected. I think you and I connect through the idea that my situation projects the fact that storms are common among God's children, and we all endure painful events that help to shape us. Through my situation, I believe it contributes to your own strength and endurance. Knowing that someone is weathering a storm gives hope to others who might be in troubling waters themselves. I believe the things you've experienced, good and bad, helped you to be the person that you are today, shaping you into an individual who knows life and its hardships. At the same time, those hardships prepare you to overcome other obstacles. But Brother Nesto used the word surmount, okay? He didn't say overcome. No, he did not. He said, I'm going to pull out some of these words on you. Now, some of you might say, well, girl, you act like surmount is a bit. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about Brother Nesto. Don't be mad at him because he's using his pen and fingers to tell her what he had said. And she's listening and responding and answering. Sonia would never. No, she would not. Sonia would never. Do you hear me? Sonia would never listen to all of this and respond. He's got somebody listening and responding. Oh, baby, that's going to make his time go by a little quick. Nesto says, I challenge you to use life lessons and experience to find purpose for the future. There could be something much bigger moving forward than you ever imagined. And no, you didn't offend me. Okay, Nesto. He also says, oh, by the way, don't hold back. Say what's on your mind. Your story is actually being broadcasted now. Many people will view the context of our listen. He said, I don't give a damn what you say. What you need to know is this. I am in jail, Tasheema. And what had happened was, Tasheema, if you didn't know, phone calls from prison has released the information, the details. And they are going to now tell your story, broadcast it on the YouTube. So he said, oh, by the way, don't hold back. Say what's on your mind. Your story is actually being broadcasted now. Many people will view the context of our messages. He's reminding her, baby, before we get into this, all of this right here, baby, before we get into this, know that you are now part of the circus. You're part of the show. And he's giving her welcome in. He put the welcome mat down. He threw down the red carpet for her. Tasheema, how does it feel, baby? Let us know. Now, you ain't really all, you ain't out there all like that, because a lot of people don't want to deal with the damn messages. They don't want to unscramble it. They don't. Okay, Tasheema? But you've been warned. Okay? Yes, you have. He gave you a warning. He's letting you know. So in between writing Tasheema, of course, he's writing Sonia as well. Sonia is not giving the feedback like Tasheema is, so, we'll see what happens when we get those, new text messages. Because, everything Sonia's saying right now, it is fake because she knows we're watching, so she calls herself trying to proceed with caution, but we all know she don't have a damn clue about how to do that. So Nesto says to Tasheema, the good thing about the bloggers and nosy busybodies, ain't that about a bitch, the audacity and nerve, is that your stories throughout the messages being publicized, it's possible that someone else out there will be encouraged through their time of struggle once hearing your story. Now, see, with him listen, all the stories he knows about Sonya, he's been trying to get Sonya to profit off of that because he feels like she can help the people out here. And then when she helps the people, she can get that YouTube check. But we see Sonya didn't follow through with what he was trying to put down because he needed that coin from her. So he said, wait a minute, did I catch me another fish? Did I get another fish is what Nesto is saying. Nesto continues and says, many people have preyed on my downfall, but God sends people like you who've endured much to be a living testimony to others like myself. Okay. So pretty much all the messages on page 1 is between Sonya and Ernesto. Tasheema did not show back up yet, and the messages cut off on 8/21. So we have to wait to see what Tasheema is going to say to all of this, especially what is she going to say about what we are saying about her messages and her way of typing. Will she admit to Nesto that we said she was a little bit ignorant and she was typing with her knuckles that were infected and bleeding? I'm not sure, but I will wait. Now, this is my type of nosy right here. I like this type of nosy. So we will wait to see. Before we head out, I just want to thank everybody for joining me. I truly appreciate you guys are absolutely amazing. And before we go, of course, we need to take care of what? After church announcements, okay? Yes, we do. We want to remind you that this was a pre-recorded video with a live chat. If you're unfamiliar, what happens is I pre-record this, taking my time, pausing it here and there, and then I upload it to a live as a premiere. So I'm able to chat with you and watch it with you. Okay? That's what a pre-recorded video is. Thank you for watching, you guys. You are absolutely amazing. You're beautiful. If you don't leave here with anything else, please remember to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Your words matter. You are what you speak. Okay? And one more time for what? Also, I just want to thank everybody. In advance for all your engagement, for hitting the like button, for encouraging other people to hit the like button, baby. We just ask you, hit the like button, hit the dislike, baby. Hit something. Just don't hit me or hit yourself in the head, baby. All opinions matter over here. We're just trying to get into the algorithm, baby. So if you don't mind, please hit the button. You hear me get out of breath like I eat and smoke Newports and I don't. So thank you all. We're about to get on out of here. You have yourself the best day ever on purpose. And I am out of here, baby.